Perfect. So we went ahead and concluded our testing for the microphones. We really like the Rode Wireless Go 2. So we're going to keep using that one for this video. This is going to be a review video for the Nutrifield Coco Coir Mega Brick, 11 pounds. Found it on Amazon, I believe, for, I want to say $25. Could have been more, I'm sure, because it's quite a lot. So it says for this 11-pound brick, and make sure that plastic doesn't fly off. For this 11-pound brick, we're going to be using 6.6 gallons of water. And it says to put it in a 60-liter container. I believe this is 105 liters. Let me just double check here. I know it's in the front somewhere. I'm just trying to open this up. Yeah, it's 105. No, it's 100 liters, 105 quarts. So 40 liters over. It's not going to hurt anyone. That's one thing here at Lottie Mud Homestead. We hardly do anything by the rules or written instructions or anything like that. It's mostly just feel it out, see if it works. If it doesn't, try again, and just go from there. Like, if you just follow the rules and all that stuff, you won't learn how to do things easier. You will learn how to do things how they're meant to be, and sometimes you learn how to do things harder than they were meant to be, but there's no fun in that. So I'm walking away from the set right now to throw this away in the garbage, which I could not do with the other microphone. You guys would just hear me in the distance and I'd just keep on talking. So we have the brick inside our holding container per se. I'm gonna go ahead and add 5 gallons first because I don't have a 6.6 gallon container. And this thing is going to weigh quite a bit. Okay, so that's 5 gallons. So we'll add another 2 gallons here. So we had to look into shipping mediums or planting mediums that wasn't soil, so you wouldn't be hit with having to buy phytos to ship our ornamental plants to different states, as Coco Coir by itself is considered a soil amendment and not a soil. And as long as it stays without insects, I believe it is, then we could use it for shipping. Hopefully, if we get plants recalled, then we'll stick with Sphagnum Moth, because we haven't had any problems with that at all. I think that's 2 gallons right there. But yeah, and that way we could go ahead and, instead of sending the plants bare root to the customers, we could send them in some type of container so they don't have to rush and pot those plants, or they don't have to feel like they have to rush and pot those plants and think that they're gonna die. So let's go ahead and move the tripod here to a more advantageous angle so you guys can see what I'm going to be doing here. I'm just going to incorporate this. You don't need any special tools, just your hands will work. So just remember that all this is super compressed and super dry, so it all comes in layers. I would imagine, I've never done this before, this is my first time working with Coco Coir. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this here because the bottom is drenched. Yeah, look at that. And this 11-pound brick, I'm sure with all this water is going to turn into, I don't know, but I would say close to 70 pounds or more with all this water. But you just want to break it up. And I should have done this where the final resting place for this Coco Coir was going to be, but hey, the lighting was really nice out here. I don't think I'm going to store it inside. Maybe just in the shed will do. That's not a problem. Yeah, look at that. It's really starting to break apart now. And looks like we're going to have to get our hands real dirty here, which is fine. I brought my son out here to help me with it. He's almost 2 years old. I'm sure he would have enjoyed it, but the bath that we would have had to give him would have been real fun. I'm trying to convince Lexi to do some maternity videos, like product reviews on things that she bought and things that were referred to her that were necessary and turned out to be not so necessary, and then little gems that we found here and there throughout the process. But I'm sure this part's gonna get a little bit boring as we break it down. There's not much water. You know what I should have done? I should have incorporated the water slowly, but that's okay. See, you don't listen to the directions and then you're stuck doing things super slow. But that's just how it is here. You learn. At least now we know for next time, if we continue with Coco coir or whatever, however you pronounce it, that you want to incorporate the water slowly. All right. And I didn't watch any reviews on how to do any of this stuff. I just got in the mail, got super excited, opened it up, and halfway through opening it up, I was like, wait a second, this is great to make a video for the internet, as I struggle here with this block. I should probably go look for a shovel or something to break this apart, right? Yeah, at this point. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. So, I don't know about this whole, I think you're meant to let it soak and then let it penetrate into the middle. So, that's fun. Let me go ahead and get a shovel, right? Yeah, let's stop being stubborn. Although, yeah, all that's water down there. All that is water. That's super soaked, and then when it comes to this, it's like, nope, I'm dry. Counterproductive persistence, but gets things done. Don't worry, I'll go ahead and edit this to a smaller file size. No, I don't want to lose any of the material. Because my main gripe with using a shovel is if I break the sides, then that wouldn't be fun. But yeah, I'm still getting some of the sides wet. Well, yeah, I think that's the way to go. Like, just slowly crack at the center while getting some of the sides just saturated with water. Yeah, look at that. There it goes. That's the spirit. So I guess there's a tipping point that you eventually reach. Yeah, much better. Okay, so maybe I won't cut it. Because I feel it. I feel a give. There's a certain give to it, but then it doesn't want to give. Yeah, much better. Okay. Like, it feels like it's going to break, and then it never does. Okay. It's kind of like kneading dough, to be honest, like a really hard noodle dough or something, low hydration, and it's very warm in the center. That's interesting. Probably from the compression process. Yeah, this center part. So what I would recommend, should I use a little bit more water? Because this feels like it's gonna be too wet. But I know that once I get this block in there, yeah, you see? There's the breaking point right there, yep. Once I get this block in there, yeah, see the center's still pretty dry in there. And we gotta incorporate that into this mix. Yeah, I don't know how you would even wet that center, to be honest. But look at that, that's super dry. We might have to add some more water to this. Man. Bum, bum, bum. Nope. There it goes. Yeah, so definitely get yourself a shovel or some sort of tool to break this up, because if not, you're gonna be here for a while, a good while. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like in sheets, which makes sense because it was probably pressed by a flat press. I don't know what they're called, but that's what it looks like. It looks like it was just flattened hydraulically or whatever. A hydraulic press, that's what it's called. Yeah. We're getting there. Nice and slow. Slow and steady. Tortoise in the hare. Not a very fun thing to watch, is it? There we go. Look at that. But it's the reality of the process. You're gonna be doing the same thing if you have a need for all this coco coir. Coir, I don't know what it's called. I just hear it being used here and there. Very light material when it's dry. And then of course the water comes in and increases its weight, its mass. There we go. Now we're talking, right? Kind of. Not really. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's breaking down into smaller pieces we could work with. I like it. Sweet. Okay, so finally. So let's get some of the wet stuff from the bottom and incorporate some of that dry stuff from the top. What I really want to do is put this brick down in there and incorporate some of that dry stuff while I mix all this other stuff in there. A concrete mixer would be good for this, but probably not worth the expense. But time is money, so. Yep. So I think I'm gonna end the video here and just continue until it's done. All right. I think 15 minutes have passed and I am back. So, as you guys can see, we have this lovely, beautiful coco coir, however you say it. There we go. Sorry, I was zoomed in towards the back of the tub. So I made the right call buying the 99 liter container. Bought it from Walmart. If you see affiliate links, I found it on Amazon. If not, then you can find it at your nearest Walmart. I like this one because it has the, let's go ahead and show you guys right here. It has the lid that you could just clasp on like that and you're good to go. So this is perfect because it's going to evaporate and then the humidity is just going to fall right back down. We're going to replicate the H2O cycle that we all learned about in middle school, high school, I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, this is looking great. Hopefully it will do good as a shipping medium, as it's not soil. There's really no nutrients in here. It's just a retainer for water to make sure that the plant roots don't shrivel up and die. And we could have a better presentation with the packaging. Currently, we've been receiving 5-star reviews for our packaging, but it's always good to learn new things, innovate, make things better just a smidge. And if this could reduce some of the cost for shipping for the clients, then that'll be great too. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up, guys, with how much this weighs. Oh yeah, so that's gonna be a good 70 pounds. I should get the scale, right? Well, the scale's inside, so that's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's feeling like a good 70, 80 pounds right there. And it has a little bit of moisture at the bottom, a little bit too much, but that's fine. There's still some dry bits here and there like this. So when it starts to evaporate and all that stuff gets inoculated, I'm pretty sure that moisture is not gonna be a problem. And right now, you could just pack it like that. That's gonna be the great aspect of it shipping wise for the plants. And even the plants right now, because you could just put the plants in their pots, in their containers, and you could prop them up how you'd like them, and it's great presentation. All right, well with that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Got this beautiful lighting in the background here. I see my son and my wife coming in the sunset. Maybe I could get that on camera for you guys. And then they're over there. You can't really see them, but look at that. Look at that sunset. Wow, that's beautiful. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. And until next time.